Squat. Stand with your feet around about shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointing outwards. Begin by pushing your hips back while bending at the knees as if you're about to sit down. As you lower down, push your knees out to prevent them from caving inwards. Squat down until your thighs are at least parallel with the floor or below if you can. Try to keep your posture tall to avoid rounding that back. And return to standing position by pushing the ground away through your feet, making sure to push through the whole foot rather than just the heels. Tuck jump, a series of jumps. We try to lift your knees towards around about waist height. Try to land with knees slightly bent. Split squat. Step one foot behind you with both feet hip width apart. Imagine standing on train tracks, not a tightrope. Keep a soft bend in the back leg to avoid overextending the lower spine and place the majority of your weight in the front leg. Take a deep breath and then bend your front knee to lower yourself. Stop until the back knee sits just above or lightly taps the floor. Return tall by pushing through the entirety of your front foot until you're back in the starting position. Spider-Man. Take lunge down and jumping up and swiveling your body around between left and right directions. Try and make sure that your knees are always pointing the same way as your toes. Jumping lunge. Stand with feet shoulder width apart, then jump into lunge position with your right leg forward and left leg back so your knees are at 90 degrees angles. Your left knee should be pointing towards the ground, your right knee should be in line with your toes. Jump and switch legs so your left leg is forward and right leg back and land in the lunge position. Single leg deadlift. Stand on one leg with your knees slightly bent. Pivot forward at your hips waist towards the ground, ceiling towards the ground, and have your other leg swing back in the backwards position, and then lift your body back to the start. Jumping squat. Stand tall with your feet shoulder width apart. Engage your core and then squat down by pushing hips back while bending at the knees. Make sure to push your knees outwards to prevent them caving. As you reach a parallel with the floor, swing your arms behind you and then swing them forward to create momentum at the same time as pushing up through both feet to prepare yourself up and off the floor. As you start to descend, bend your knees so you can land in a squat position. Backwards lunge with press. Stand with feet hip width apart, then step backwards with your right leg until your knees are 90 degrees angles. Your right knee should be pointing towards the ground. Your right knee should be in line with your toes. Push yourself forward to the start position and repeat with your left leg.